This morning, we're getting back to the basics. We're learning about the history of archery.
Emily Dean joins us live from Oshkosh at the Public Museum there with more. Hi there, Em.
Hey, Doug and Ange. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, this is a part of the deer hunting exhibit that they have here at the Oshkosh Museum. It's taking aim, and look at this. These are literally trophy bucks. This one this one, Fond du Lac County, that this one had, and it's funny because you learn something new every day. Wisconsin was the first state to allow bow and arrow hunting for deer. Can you believe that? It is unbelievable. So you kind of learn something new every day, and this morning we're going to be teaching you some stuff about archery. We are here with Brad Larson, the director of the museum, and touch on a few things for us, Brad, about the history of archery, especially in the state of Wisconsin.
Well, most archers in the 1930s had to make their own equipment. There was no archery manufacturers, or very few of them. So that's what we're going to touch on today in our program. But as you see in the exhibit here, we have a selection of longbows and recurves and arrows and arrowheads, all this from the early days of archery, and when there was just a handful of bow hunters out there. And today there's about 250,000 people that go out, most of them with compound bows. So we have a few things of early archery history.
And that's what people did today, taking aim, that they can learn. When they come out here, you're going to take them, on a tour and kind of explain things for them.
I sure will. And those who are interested in traditional archery, the recurves, the longbows, or if they're just curious, we'll show them how to get started and some of the basics.
Okay, let's take a look at these broadheads, which they're the arrows, right?
Right, this is the actual cutting tip of the arrow. So if you're out hunting, this is the business end of it, so to speak. And this is just a selection of about 60 different broadheads that were made over the years. Actually, in total, there's probably 1,000 different heads. Some of these are handmade, some were made in Wisconsin, some were made in New York. But there's just this tremendous variety of broadheads, and I think most hunters will really get into looking at some of these early heads.
And look at this one, silencer.
Yeah.
Ooh, intense.
Some of them are pretty unique. Some of them are pretty funky looking. You wonder how they worked, but it's great to take a snapshot of history and just take a look at these early heads.
Okay, well, that is going on today, taking aim, but we're also going to be taking a look at the longbow. I mean, this is so cool, and just how it's made too. So we are going to have that coming up. Stay with us. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Emily.
Thanks.